Eunice Akoth presents My Dream. Welcome. I have a dream that will never fail, my present situation notwithstanding. It's a mere passing cloud. Every mighty king was once a crying baby. Every great tree was once a tiny seed. Every tall building was once on paper, and so is my dream. This journey seems so long, yet I will not waver. The path are stones all over, but I will not give up. Things don't seem to work my way. I will never be in dismay, for there's this one thing I know. Every day of my life is a page of my history. Every step that I take is a move to my glorious destiny, and so I dream my dream. It's not where I am, but where I'm going that matters. My future has nothing to do with my past or present. The hard times I've had make me stronger and better. The inner courage within me doesn't roar, it just whispers. And so I dream my dream. Thank you.
You were amazing. Really great. Good afternoon. I'm Lydia Polgreen. Eunice, that was just remarkable. Thank you very much. A terrific poem and very well performed. So Eunice is here because of the work of two remarkable people who are sitting here with me. They're the co-founders of Shining Hope for Communities. And the amazing video we just saw, they run the school that was featured in the amazing video we just saw. Kennedy Odede grew up in a Nairobi slum called Kibera. And despite all the odds, he got himself to college in the United States. And since then, he's devoted his life to creating opportunities for girls and their families in Nairobi. And sitting beside him is Jessica Posner Odede, who as a junior at Wesleyan University traveled to Kibera because she'd heard about the work that Kennedy was doing there, doing some street theater to tackle sexual violence in the community in an innovative way. And of course, you know, Eunice, who's now in 6th grade and planning to become a doctor. Hey! So Eunice, why don't you tell us, how'd you come up with the poem? What was your inspiration?
I was inspired by the life in Kibera because most of the kids in Kibera, most are raped, some are neglected by their parents, some are homeless, they don't have people to, who can talk to them, whom they can express their feelings to. So I was inspired so much, and most of them have dreams, but they don't know how they can achieve their dreams. So I had to sit down and write a poem that can inspire and tell them they have big dreams and they can achieve it. Yeah.
Yeah. So Kennedy, that probably sounds really familiar to you because you were once a little boy growing up in Kibera. You had dreams but weren't sure how to achieve them. Tell us a little bit about your childhood growing up in Kibera. What was it like?
Okay, thank you so much. But I want to be honest here, I was not nearer to Eunice at that age. So Eunice is really amazing, you know?
Well, she's a girl and you're a boy, so that's an evidence.
Anyway, but it was a hard life growing up, and I saw a lot of challenges happening around the society. And I remember the Kibera that by then there were some spaces. I remember I was playing soccer. People used to love playing soccer, but I was not really happy to see the way women were being treated, and that is because of my connection to my mom. My mom and I are very, very close. So I was really sad to see what was happening to her. She was being abused, and I'm like, why? At the same time, I saw the struggle of women on the street. They are trying to sell food around, they are working hard, and yet they are not respected. So I grew up with a very sad man. I wanted to try to change things.
So you did not have the opportunity, like Eunice, to go to school. How'd you learn to read and write?
So this is interesting. So at a very early age, I got very, very sad because the role of the parents to provide the food and education, And so my parents were poor. And I used to see other kids going to school with the bright uniforms. And I used to cry, Mom, when I go to school. But they couldn't afford. So what happened to me, I ran away from the house at the age of 10. So I started living by myself on the street with other street boys. But because I didn't have education, I think I was really, really looking forward for it. So I collect newspapers, anything on the street, to try to teach myself.
Wow, that's pretty amazing. Now, Jess, when you first came to Kibera, you were a junior at Wesleyan, your year abroad. What drew you to the place, and what did you find when you got there?
Well, I had heard about Kennedy, this amazing community